holy crap, Rad Dad, you're here already, buddy. I'm just getting set up here, man. Wow, you're pretty quick. I'm just kind of trying to make sure everything's working, trying to make sure you guys can hear me. I don't know for sure if you can. Let's see, let's see. Gonna try and check this stuff out here while I'm looking, though. Let's get this going. Okay, it does show that I'm live. Let me just restart this. Hopefully everything's coming through. Hey, Mighty, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you again. Pop that away. Get out of battle here. Get some of that Safari music playing. Get hyped. Get in the zone. All right. How's everything sounding, guys? Are we all good? We looking good? Feeling good? How's the game audio? A little bit good volume there. We happy with that? All right. Well, folks, it's time. It's time to go back in to the Ruby Battletower. It's been a little bit now since we've been in here, but I went ahead and I spent some time. I grinded up. I got myself up to 56 wins again. So we're gonna be starting fresh. I updated the stream layout. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like the chat is coming through. Oh, there it is. Okay. Maybe it is coming through. Maybe the chat is coming through, actually. For a second, it looked like it wasn't popping up on screen, but I'm hoping to have you guys up on the screen with the chat. Hope you guys can see that. And something else that I added on was to make sure I put myself a nice little current streak bar there. And I got myself a little image to remind me about guts and not what not to do. I am absolutely not losing to guts again. So, can we filter this from top to bottom? No, it goes bottom to top. I'm okay with that. I don't really care. Okay. Sweet. I think we're ready, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna head out of the Safari Zone. I was just doing a little bit of impromptu shiny hunting, seeing what I can find. If I get lucky, you never know. Last time I was in here, I did actually get pretty lucky. Many of you know. I got a certain little special someone here in the box with me in my shiny selection. There it is. There is my shiny Safari Zone Mareep that I got during Safari Week this year. Eventually, I will send this all the way up to ZA, and I'll have a really cool Safari Zone Mega Ampharos. I mean, come on. That's the dream. And it's already a modest nature? Loving it, loving it, loving it, loving it. But yeah, I think it's time to head over to the Battle Tower. Right quick, for those of you who don't know this about Generation 3, I'm going to ruin this entire section for you. If you look right where my character is looking, right on the corner of the desk, you'll see on both sides a tiny little purple pixel right there on both sides. You see that? Yeah, that's on every single one of these desks. It's a missing texture, and once you see it, you'll never unsee it. You will always see that little purple mark, so you are welcome for that. All right, time to head to the Battle Frontier. Let's get some wins going here, guys. I'm looking forward to this. I've been looking forward to this all week. Let me check and see what the boys are saying. Rad Dad. You need some human... Oh, dude. So I 100% get that, where, you know, if you're at work, if you're dealing with, like, people, and you have to be an actual person for so long, you just kind of want to zone out and zen out. And I'm glad that we can kind of get that here, you know? Shiny Durant. Oh, nice. Dude, I love Durant. I just ended up using Durant for my Battle Tree win in Ultra Sun. It's really good. It's cheesy, which I love, but it's good. It's solid. All right. Shiny Aggron. Taking you a week, eh? Okay, so let me put away my guys. Let me put everybody back here. Go ahead and get into it. So I don't need Illuminate anymore. Not in the Battle Frontier. You go right here. Right, that's you? Yep. Okay. This is gonna be a good one, guys. I'm a little concerned. I'm a little worried. This is 56. After this is when it really starts to tick up in difficulty. This is where the battle tower gets mean. I'm not going to be fighting any more Zigzagoons. I'm not going to be dealing with any foolish, unevolved Pokemon. These are going to be tough. There's going to be Latioses. There's going to be Salamences, Blazikins. So, there's no better time than now, guys. Level 50. Yeah, most all of the shiny hunting that I've seen Mighty do, Rad Dad, is in Gen 5. He's a Black 2, White 2 aficionado. Alright. I got Guts. I got my Guts here on the side of the screen. He's there to remind me not to use Toxic on a Pokemon with Guts. Because it's driving me nuts. Okay. Oh no, this guy was just talking about rocks. Dude, please don't send out Regirock first thing. Don't do it to me. No, don't do it. Okay. That's fine. I can work with that. All right. Oh, Rad Dad, if you haven't played any of Gen 4, I think Heart Gold would be right up your alley, man, because I know that you love your Gen 2 action. I think Heart Gold, Soul Silver, those are going to be some top-notch games for you. Hey, Twisted, what's going on, buddy? I just shot you a Discord message. I put Guts on the layout this time just because I ain't doing that again. I am not toxicking something with Guts again. No way. I'm just going to set up on this thing. It has Flamethrower. How much is that doing to me? Don't burn. Please don't. Okay, that was a crit. That was a crit. That's a lot of damage, to be honest. I need to get some amnesias up. Are we speed tying? Didn't he outspeed me last time? Feels like we must be tying. Or he has Quick Claw. He might have Quick Claw. Okay. Just gonna keep going for amnesias. Yeah, it got back up to 56, man. It took a little bit, but, you know, we got there. I actually would really like to see this thing paralyze me here. I'd like to get the para. I think that would actually be good for the account. That way I don't have to worry about getting burnt. Heart Gold, Soul Silver is Gen 4, Rad Dad. It's the remake of Gen 2, but it came out in Gen 4. Similar to how Fire Red Leaf Green, they're Kanto, right? So they're just the remake of the first generation, but they count as Gen 3. Oh. Okay, I'm really glad I set up an Iron Defense. He crit me. Dude, this muck is insane. He just came out of the door swinging with 2 crits immediately. Ah, crud. I think I'm going Rend. Ah, I feel so exposed right now. These are my 2... Like, I don't have my secure backbone. I feel really exposed right now. There's no way. How? How does this keep happening to me? Dude. Oh, crit Flamethrower into crit Explosion into Blaziken in the back. How do I deal with Blaziken? I think I have to get lucky with Bastion. I have to hope that I get a Bright Powder dodge here, guys. I think right off rip, we are suffering. There's no way this is happening to me. Okay, come on. Lock in. 1 Bright Powder. All we need. Okay. Step 1. I'm not going to go for double teams. I'm not going to go for anything cheeky. I think 2 Aerial Aces might KO. Oh, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. got taken out. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Unfortunately, guys, that is how the Battle Tower goes sometimes. Sometimes it goes, sometimes it don't. I think my only out here is that he misses a blaze kick and I crit a return. I outsped. Oh, shoot. Is he going for counter? Do I crit? No crit. Doesn't miss the blaze kick. I think that is curtains for the team. Yep. Dang. Right off the rip. Crit flamethrower, crit explosion, Blaziken. Unreasonable, guys. That's a 56 win streak. It's down the drain. It's gone. Forget about it. All right. Well, let's update this, I guess. Crap. Man, I was so excited. I worked so hard to get this streak. Ugh, that's gut-wrenching. All right. Well, we're starting fresh now. Yeah, that is a mulligan. That is a mulligan. Immediately. Yeah, Blaze... Yeah, unfortunately, Rend has absolutely no special defense IVs or EVs at all. He's very, very squishy. I honestly think we would have been fine if I didn't get double crit. I think I could have survived just the crit flamethrower. I think I would have been okay because I had 2 amnesias set up, so that's +4. But the crit explosion dropped me. So, yeah, I think I just got too many things stacked on top of each other. Couldn't quite get there. Mighty, you once hunted a shiny coughing using the 8F glitch. Dude, I did that with a Mew on my virtual console copy of Red. It was surprisingly easy for how stressful it kind of seemed at first. Like I was kind of in the weeds, not too sure what to do with it, but it wasn't too bad. I was all right with it. Oh. And a camera up right off rip as well. Terrible. He has a fighting move. Thankfully, Camera Up has no physical damage right now. Something that's really nice is when you're first starting out in the first couple rooms of the Ruby Battletower, your enemies' IVs are lower. So as I start out, they all have Pokemon with base level 3 IVs out of 31, and it just keeps going up and up and up throughout as you go on. So even though I might come up against some scary Pokemon, they won't hit me as hard as we're used to. So like if I see a Blaziken now, I would probably live a Blaze Kick. But what are you gonna do? No, instead I get a Raichu. Where was this? Where was this team last round? So a shiny Galarian coughing from Kanto with the Brilliant Diamond Champion ring. I like that, Mighty. Yeah, that's really cool. Osiris Lee, someone who many of us in this chat know, he currently right now is going for the Croconaw in Colosseum in hopes that he can get the shiny Croconaw in Colosseum and then bring it all the way up through the generations so that when ZA comes out, there's probably going to be like a Collusion for Alligator, and he'll have a Ribbon Master Collusion for Alligator, which I think would be cool. Yeah, Rad Dad, what are you doing here? As soon as... It's motive. Honestly, it's not even you, Rad Dad. It's motive. I don't know what this guy, his deal is, but he brings the fire with him no matter where he goes or no matter what he does. He messaged me earlier today, and he got another Gen 3 shiny Charmander. It's like his second one in a week? The guy's absurd. Is Ruby my main Gen 3 game? It is Scorpa. This game is the one that was under the Christmas tree in 2003. So for me, this game is this Ruby right here is very near and dear to my heart. So this is the one that has my complete living decks. It has all of the artist ribbons done. I have a gold trainer card in it, so I very much love this game. I have an emerald. I have my emerald right here, which obviously I use quite a bit, but I don't feel like transferring everything over. It would just be too much of a pain. I did no damage to this thing. I should have Brick Breaked, actually. I probably would have done way more with Brick Break, now that I think about it. I'm a little crybaby over here right now because of the foolishness I just got dealt. Yeah, it really is an agent of chaos between the two of you, between Motive and Rad Dad. Yeah, there goes that. So I should be fine to just come out and do a single seismic toss, right? Yeah, I would say there's something going on with you, Motive, where wherever you go, fire Pokemon follow. So maybe I have to start. So when I'm coming up against these challenges where I'm constantly getting just stone brick walled by Blaziken, by Regirock, Heracross, Machamp, yada yada yada, I keep coming back to the question: would Blaziken be better than Shedinja on this team, especially as a lead? If I led Blaziken with like Salac, Reversal, Blaze Kick, something like that, maybe Flamethrower instead of Blaze Kick, just so I'm a bit more... Oh my god, why is there a fire Pokemon in front of me already? But yeah, that's something I've been thinking about. I've been tossing it around in my head. I definitely don't think I ever bring Altaria. And I definitely don't think I ever bring Huntail. I think it's between Shedinja, Zangoose, and Blaziken. But I don't know, I kind of like this core. I like this set of 3 Pokemon. Let's just go for the Toxic. Ninetales does not have guts. I know that for a fact. Yeah, Mighty, I agree with you on that sentiment. Gen 3, the sprite work, the animations, the music, it's timeless. It's very timeless. But because of that timelessness, because it is so timeless, you find that a lot of people use it as the basis for their ROM hacks, for their fan games. So I can only, that's why I like it when people try and use something like Black 2 and White 2, because it has a bit more of an advanced system to it. Some of the sprites are a little prettier. I like the constant animation. I think it looks really good. But for me, I like Gen 3. I'm a Gen 3 aficionado. I've got my collection back there of Coliseum XD, Leaf Green, Fire Red, Sapphire, and then I've got Emerald and Ruby right here. There's only one Pokemon game I am missing for a full Generation 3 completion, and it is a game I will never get because it costs like 10 grand, Pokemon box. Reversal on Blaziken is an egg move? Nah. Well, honestly, I think that kind of sells me as keeping with the team. Because the only way I would go Blaziken is if I could do Salac reversal stuff on lead, and then have Registeel as a swap out in case there's anything threatening Blaziken. Because anything that threatens Blaziken, Registeel can deal with. Oh no, because then there's ground types. Yeah, I'm still weak to ground types. God, you know what would be good on this team? A 5 IV Blaziken with reversal. I ain't doing that though. I ain't doing that. I'm sticking with my whack. I think it's possible. I think the 100 win streak with this squad is possible. It's just going to take a while. And remind me after this set of 7, I'm going to try and turn off the animations to make it go by a little quicker in the early rounds, just because it's so monotonous and it's all the same foolishness. You're only weak to ground types if you can't OHKO them with reversal. Exactly. Yeah, that's the ticket right there. Man. See, like, I would want to swap out Zangoose, because I honestly think Zangoose is probably the weakest member of the team, because as my lead Pokemon, he either knocks out or I'm down 3-2. It's very... I don't know, it's very coin flippy to have Zangoose on lead. But I think Shedinja is just so cool. He's so unique. Like, no other games would I ever be able to use Shedinja in a battle facility like this and find any kind of success. So I think I'm going to stick with the squad and just keep pushing and pushing and pushing, bang my head against the wall long enough, and eventually I'm going to break through, you know? That kind of thing. I'll worry about a more sophisticated team when it's time to breed the Marowak. Hey, Meloon, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. We are currently dealing with some pain. So we had a 56 win streak, right? And then immediately, the first fight we go into for Battle 57, the guy leads with a muck. He crits a flamethrower on my Registeel, and then he crits an explosion on my Registeel, wipes out my Registeel. His next Pokemon is Blaziken, and all I have left is a Zangoose and a Shedinja. I got absolutely annihilated as soon as we started upstream, so we're on the comeback, we're on the rebound. You can see that I've got my little streak down here set to 0. I've got Guts here to remind me not to put Toxic on something that's going to one-shot me. But so far, so good. Double T! What's going on, Double T? A Shedinja Chats alum. Good to see you, man. You mentioned you were going to swing by today, and I'm really glad that I got to see you. Hope you're doing well, pal. Look at this. See, like... what am I supposed to do against a Zigzagoon? What am I even doing here? Ugh. Nothing to do with anything. What's your favorite game outside of Pokemon? Oh, Mighty. That's a great question, man. Ugh. It kind of... I've got 3 categories, I would say. So I have, like, single-player game, like, just something that I can throw on my PS3 and enjoy for myself. I have a shooting game, something to get the blood flowing, you know, a little bit of strategy, a little bit of communication, and then I have my favorite MMO of all time. So, in order, those 3 are going to be Kingdom Hearts 2, Team Fortress 2, and Old School RuneScape. Those 3, along with Pokemon, that kind of encompasses a lot of the things I really like to do in these games. Yeah, I was immediately bodied, Rad Dad. That's a great way of putting it. I got put down on the floor, without question. Reversal is actually a lot worse in bad AI. Oh, that's a good point, Motive, because yeah, they won't always go for the KO like they do in Emerald. They'll probably try and screw with me, and then I'll just be sitting there enduring for 3 years. Yeah, see, these are things that we got to consider, man. These are things about Ruby and Sapphire that you don't think about, because we're used to Emerald. Yeah. Mighty, your 3 are Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, Epic Mickey. Dude, my older brother played Epic Mickey. I think it was the first one on the PS2. And we only had 1 memory card, so I wasn't allowed to play it. But I watched my older brother play that, and it looked really cool. And that's actually what kind of led us into the Kingdom Hearts obsession. Because we thought, like, oh, Mickey Mouse is cool. Let's watch Mickey Mouse fight with Cloud from Final Fantasy, you know? Brawl Stars, Sonic. Yeah. Solid. Yeah, Rad Dad. You're a Kingdom Hearts 2 aficionado as well, eh? Dude, what a solid game for the time. I'm blown away with, again, just the replayability of Kingdom Hearts 2. Every once in a while, I'll just load it up and I'll do a little bit of the Coliseum fights. Just a good time. Alright. Do I get the hit? I do. Nice. Endure fails if used in succession. Yeah, and doesn't it also... Yeah, and it rolls the same field as Protect, right? I think you and we looked into this, and it's the same one. Dude, I just missed twice in a row. Come on. There we go. There we go. Come on. One thing I don't mind... One thing I don't mind about these longer fights is that I get to spend time looking at this blue goose. This is, without a doubt, the coolest shiny in my collection. And it's not even close. I mean, okay. My Sneasel that I got from Coliseum, my shiny Sneasel Ribbon Master, is pretty damn cool. But this guy just looks awesome. He looks so cool in this generation. They chunked him out real bad in 3D. But in Gen 3, he looks solid for sure. Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 filled the entirety of your childhood. Same here, man. I have a really fantastic memory of my brother and I. We brought our little CRT TV with us. We were going on a road trip for a hockey tournament, and we sat it in the back of my dad's truck, and we were sitting there playing Kingdom Hearts, NHL 06. What else were we playing? What is it? ATV Off-Road Fury. We were just jamming those 3 games for the whole truck ride up to the hockey tournament. And that is the first time I ever beat Sephiroth in Kingdom Hearts 1. Was in the car with my brother sitting beside me. It was really, really cool. And yeah, those games, I've got a little display over here you guys can't see, but I have a display of all my Kingdom Hearts games. It's pretty cool. Oh, Mighty, are you climbing... Is that BDSP Battle Tower that you're climbing? This thing's just gonna explode, isn't it? Yeah, I'm just going into Registeel. I ain't dealing with this. That's what I thought, wheezing. Why don't I just, Iron Defense? I should just be Iron Defensing. This thing's gonna blow up anyway. Maybe it doesn't have Explosion. That's weird. It must have all poison attacks. I've never seen something switch out on Registeel before. Huh. Facade. Really glad I didn't use Toxic, I'll tell you that much. I'm learning. I'm learning. Yeah, that's strange. I've never seen a Pokemon switch out on Registeel before. There's still so much about this game I don't understand. Mm-hmm. That's right, Rad Dad. Some of the old EA games had absurdly good soundtracks. Not even just EA, but that like PS2 era of game. Like Burnout, Revenge had an incredible soundtrack. Like all the racing games really had really good soundtracks. I remember, what was it, Midnight Club, I think it was, had a really, really good one. It had a great mix. Yeah, some of the PS2 stuff was solid because they could pay such a low licensing fee. Because it was still such a unique and new market that artists didn't really know what they were getting themselves into. But I mean, as a kid, I'm thankful for it because it showed me a whole lot of cool stuff. All right. I'm just gonna set up a Toxic here. This thing doesn't have guts. Oh, I guess my link wasn't working that I posted in chat. Whoops. Let me remedy this. And get another seismic toss off. There we go. Lovely. Are you still alive, Sharpedo? There we go. Sorry about that, folks. Still new to this whole streaming thing on YouTube. I used to do some streaming on, oh my god, Head Smash. Skull Bash? Is it Skull Bash that he's about to use? I haven't seen that animation in a while. But I used to stream on Twitch for a little bit. Not really much, but I find YouTube's just a little bit more comfy. Oh, you never played Kingdom Hearts. Video game Donkey hated it. See, that's the thing. Anyone who makes a video about Kingdom Hearts doesn't hate it. They love it, and they hate how much they love it because it doesn't make any sense. That's the real trick. Okay. Something must have happened. I don't know what happened. I might not have set up the schedule properly, but it is what it is. I'm still learning. All right, what are we on now? This will be battle number 6. Let's update our little number here. Hello, Triathlete. Well, we get to play another game soon of Riley versus Riley. Once we get to, I think it's round 2. Round 2, I'll go up against my team in Emerald when I mix records with myself, which is Latios, Metagross, and Swampert. So that's always a fun little hurdle to get over, but I think I've got a strategy that gets me there when I need to get there. Nice. Oh, I love a good Ren sweep. See, these are the Pokemon that I wanted to see when we went into the new round today. I wanted to have a nice slow start so we could ramp up to the big battles, but oh my god, I just got faced. What about you guys? What are you guys working on right now? I know Motive, you're probably still hunting some eggs, getting shinies that are completely deserved. Mighty, you're up on the you're on the grind, looking for the coughing? No, it wasn't the coughing, because you just got that. What was it you were grinding on the tower in Black and White 2? Opponent number 7. Mighty, what? Whereabouts are you? Are you in Spain? I knew you were of Latin descent, but I didn't know. I knew you were like a Latino, but I wasn't sure where from. Because I'm going to be going to Spain later this year, which is going to be pretty cool. Just spamming the eggs, yeah. Yeah, Motive, I think that'll be my next hurdle. Once I get this 100 win streak, I'll be going for my eggs as well. So something interesting. Brick Break is neutral against Soul Rock because it is rock and psychic, so it cancels itself out. Return is not very effective. However, because Return's such a powerful move, it still deals more damage than Brick Break does to something that resists it. That's a fun little, interesting factoid. Solid damage. You know what I think I'm gonna do? So, for this stream, obviously we're just gonna be trying to get the streak up again. But what I might do is I might get my copy of Sapphire, trade the team over, and try and get a high streak on that one as well. That way, if when we're streaming this, and I get nailed a bad hand right off the bat, we can just swap over to Sapphire. No, because I want to get the 100 win streak on my Ruby cartridge. Yeah, no, sorry, scratch that. I lied. I'm a big liar. We're going to stick with it. It is what it is. Alright, current streak is now 5. No, it's not. It's now 7. There we go. Unless Breloom has something to say about it. Why did I say that? Why did I say that? He's going to hit the dirtiest spore here and then just focus punch and leech seed my whole team. This is resisted. Got bailed out by the crit. You moved to Spain almost a year ago. Venezuela, that's right. You were originally from Venezuela. Yeah, that there's been some hard times lately for Venezuela over the past decade or so. Okay. So let's turn off battle animations, try and make this move a little bit quicker. And we'll turn them back on once we get up to like 35 or so. Yeah, I think that'll work. Nice, 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 nice. It just goes to show how much I've been putting into this Ruby. The first stream that I did, I was still at 198 hours. I'm up over 206 now. That's how long it takes to grind up these win streaks. You locked into a couple things that you haven't been anywhere near as efficient on. Well, efficiency isn't the name of the game, buddy. It's all about the journey. Don't worry about it. Shiny Totodile and Crystal, love it. Either Mudkip or Trico in Omega Ruby. And Donkey Kong. Yeah, you mentioned that you've been... Oh, here it is. Here it is. Okay, here's Riley v. Riley. What's going to happen? My strategy for this is Shedinja. Just go into Shedinja and pray. That's what I'm doing. That's what we're going for. Going big shed. Okay, calm mind. I'm just going to hit the Shadow Ball, because he should switch into Metagross. This should get some good damage. That did nothing! That sucked. That was terrible. You know what? Let's just go for another one. See what happens. Oh, this guy Riley's an idiot. Ugh. Alright, well, from here on out, I know for a fact that nothing else on my Emerald team can hit Shedinja. So, there you go. That's a win for the boy. Strategy is win. Yeah, I'm gonna just not get hit. 100. Yeah, I always forget how thick, massively thick Metagross is. The guy's defenses are insane, and then he just hits like a truck. That's why Metagross is so cool. I've used him in a couple different battle facilities. Donnie and I have used him in Emerald, and he's really strong. Oh shit, speaking of Donnie. Hey Donnie, what's going on? Here we are, bud. It's time for some more Ruby Battletower action, pal. You can see there on the screen that the current streak has been reset down to 7. I was up to 56. We went in, the first battle, we were ready to go, we were feeling good, and I got slapped, man. I got double crit into a Blaziken, wiping out Shedinja and Rend. There's just nothing you can do. I got smoked. But we go again. We go again. How does Shedinja have literally 1 HP? That's something that always interested me, Rad Dad. Like, when I was a kid, and I heard about Shedinja from my buddies at school, like on the playground, like an actual playground rumor, I didn't believe them. Because they described it as this invincible 1 HP bug. So, I was pretty keen on it. What do we got here? Wall Rain. Okay, Wall Rain can kill Shedinja pretty good. He can set up Hail, which is spooky. So I'm going to try and get a Swords Dance up. Hope I don't get one-shot by a Surf. Huge. Okay, that's fine. That doesn't kill. Oh my god, maybe if he crits me again it will. I'm just going for return. Going for some damage. Wow. That's some good damage. Love that. Okay, this will be a nice quick sweep. Yeah, turning off those battle animations really speeds this up. Breloom is spooky. He can Leech Seed Shedinja, and he can Focus Punch the rest of my team after he puts him to sleep. So I'm just going for damage. That's some damage. We'll take it. You're climbing the online ladder in Violet, Mighty. Are you doing doubles, or are you going singles? Because I don't know that. I don't know if I know that you're a doubles player. If you are, we should jam out. I actually just recently finished putting together a team that I'm looking forward to using, which involves Sneasel. Of course it does. All right, Clinton. Kadabra's good, but he is slower than Ren, so I'm just gonna go for the one-shot. Good night, Kadabra. Swalot, eh? You know, the pre-evolution of Swalot is Gulpin. That's all I'm going to say about that. Alright, pretty forgettable Pokemon Swalot. What's next? Dude, this guy had nothing but poison. He might just blow up on me, to be honest. I'll be alright with that. Online ranked play is too intimidating for you, Raddad. I don't know about that, man. I think you've got the chutzpah. I think you've got the socks to make it happen. Do you ever do any online battling in Scarlet and Violet with some rental teams? Mr. Aaron Cybertron Zhang has some for you. Yeah, I think it'll be pretty cool to try out. I don't know if it'll be good, because it's Sneasel. But, you know, I like having fun. Girafarig. I can set up against Girafarig. Ooh. Is it faster than me now? It is. Does it do much damage? It does not. Alright, alright. Oh! It's the lame one! Everyone say goodbye to the lame one. Oh! Something really cool that I did not know until I was grinding up this this last 56 streak. Shedinja is on the other team. You can face enemy Shedinjas in this battle tower, which is really cool. I'm super thankful that I can knock it out with all 3 of my Pokemon, but I didn't know that. I had no idea. Obviously it makes sense, but Shedinja does not exist in Emerald. You can never fight a Shedinja, so I don't know. I'm happy that I didn't have to deal with it for too long. Crap! Did I just spam B and get rid of my streak? No? Oh, I put it on pause. I put it on pause. We're fine. Hey, Sig, just in time to watch me throw my hard work away. Hey? Isn't that nice? Mr. Cigarilla. Okay. I am hungry. Pound my belly drum. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not doing that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Okay, so there's a little bit of lore with Seeking here. This thing has access to Quick Claw and Horn Drill, which is a one-hit move. If I get wiped by this thing, okay, I should be okay for now. Let's wait and see. Okay, we're alright. We're alright. We live in... Oh, it's good to see the crew in here, guys. These are some fun little romps, eh? Ooh, Shift Tree. Brick Break's super effective, but I think Return still does more damage. Found a use for your male Pyroar. First use Taunt against the Lone Mullins. Okay, sweet. Is it fast enough to be a good taunter? Also, what the crap do I do against Skarmory? I haven't fought a Skarmory yet. Huh. Dude, that's a good question. Well, both Brick Break and Rock Slide are going to be neutral. Return's going to be resisted. Do I just go for a flinch on Rock Slide, since I'm definitely going to outspeed, and then clean up with Registeel, I guess? That's solid damage. Ah. Okay, well now I'm never hitting another Rock Slide again, so I'll just go Brick Break. Still missed. Oh, he's getting fast. So we've seen Sand Attack and Agility. I wonder what attacking move this thing has. Citrus Berry's the item. Okay, that's good to know. Steel Wing. Okay, yeah. So you know what? I feel pretty safe with Registeel, but it doesn't look like I'm even going to need him. Then you have a free turn for Hyper Voice with Throat Spray. Yeah, Mighty, you sound like you build teams very much in the same way I do, where you have Pokemon that are really good for one specific niche, and if that niche doesn't come up, they're just dead in the water. Like, anytime I try and use, like, Sneasel or Smeargle, they're just terrible, even though I really like them as Pokemon. Okay, Guardy can't do anything against my Registeel, because I don't think it learns Flamethrower. Unless I'm losing my mind. Ooh, Imprison. Oh shoot, did any of you guys see if this Gardevoir had Trace? Did this Gardevoir trace my Zangoose's immunity to Toxic? That could be kind of annoying, if it did. I was not paying attention. Oh, I can't even Toxic because it imprisoned me. That's kind of cool. Okay, alright. I'll give it to you. Doesn't matter. Okay, so Reflect, Imprison, Toxic, probably Psychic, right? So I'm just going to go +6/+6. Yeah, there it is. Okay, that's all 4 moves. So actually, I could just switch into Shedinja right now and get some Swords Dances, but I honestly think... I think having Registeel fully set up is safer than having Shedinja fully set up. It didn't trace. Okay, thanks, Motive. I appreciate you actually paying attention, because I was not. I do not. Why is Pyro our special attacker? Because we already have Arcanine. I mean, Arcanine's already a cool fire-type dog thing that's physical. We needed a cool fire-type dog thing. Well, I guess we had Entei. But Entei's physical, too. I don't know. It just felt like we had enough physical fire lion-looking things, you know? It's like we have enough fire-fighting starter Pokemon. We don't need any more. We're good. I'm especially good. I don't want to see another Blaziken for the rest of the stream. I don't want to see any more. So, am I still sealed from using Toxic? Probably not, right? Because it's dead? No, I'm not. Okay, I just can't land one. Rain Dance. Do I have this Gyarados written down? Isn't this the one that can't hurt Shedinja? Yes, it is. Yes, this is the one that has Hyper Beam. There it is. Once again, Donnie and Siggy, if you guys are still around tonight, I'm probably going to be streaming for another hour and 20 or so. I like doing a nice little 2-hour stream sesh. And then I will be back again Tuesday. I will have the win streak back up to 56, so we'll be going for more special high-level attempts. But later on tonight, if you guys are looking to get together and play some games, I will be around. I am a mess right now. I am all looped up with back painkillers and other things. I tweaked my back earlier this week, and I've been a bit of a mess, but I'm a bit more loosey-goosey today. I've been resting. I've been taking some Flexerel, if you guys know what those are. Oof. I tell you, they get rid of the pain, but you can't... I tried driving just down the street to pick up some toilet paper, and I had to get it delivered because I was so loopy from the medication for my back. But as long as I'm sitting here, not too bad. Alright, that's another win. What are we up to now? Let's update the streak. Come on, streamer, pay attention. Number 7. Oh, okay, so this is win 14. Sweet, I like that. Look at that, we're already making progress. You wouldn't even believe me that we lost our first game of the day. Dude, what are you doing here? I go like 400 games without ever having to see Skarmory, and now here he is again. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for it. I think I'm gonna go for the setup. Go for the rock slides. Okay, maybe not. Wait, no, this is, which Skarmory was this? This is the one that has Sand Attack, Agility, Steel Wing. This is the one that can't hurt Shedinja. We're going out. We're going out. Yeah. You could use one of those for your shoulder, Rad Dad. Dude, K Donnie in the chat, he's got a bum shoulder as well. So, yeah, I got a nice prescription of these from the doctor. I'm going to be holding on to a few of them. That way, in case any of the fellas slip a disc, get hurt, I'll be able to help them out like Mr. Rogers in the neighborhood. What do we got here? Message from Mighty. Oh, dude, that's a great thumbnail. Yeah, I was supposed to update my thumbnail today, but I got lazy. I didn't care enough to do it, so here we are. All right, Shed, how we feeling, big? That's +3 that's +6 attack. Gonna get a couple double teams. I always feel safe with Shedinja with some double teams. Yep, there we go. Yeah, there's no way I'm ever getting rid of Shedinja. He is so cool. Between the surgeries and the damage... Oh, dude, yeah. So, my mom used to be like a really high level, like she was a physiotherapist, she was in really good shape. But then after she had us, she injured her elbow one day picking up one of us, and since then her right arm has been a complete mess. Kids do damage to your body and you don't even realize it. Jose, thank you so much for swinging by. I noticed that you tossed a subscribe to the channel like a week or so ago when I was streaming, and I really appreciate it, man. All the support helps, all the likes, everything. Going forward, this is going to be a more regular thing. I'm aiming to do 2 streams a week while I work in the background on some more long-form videos. I'm doing one about my Dream Team quest here in Ruby. I'm going to be doing one about the shiny Mareep that I got in Safari Zone. I'm going to be ribboning that thing up, sending it up through all of the generations, so that's going to be another video as well. So if any of that stuff sounds interesting, be it Gen 3 Battle Frontier, Pokemon through journeys throughout the generations, leave me a sub, leave me a like, and you can join along for the ride. Recently released a kidney stone. Ooh, dude, one of my dogs growing up as a kid had really bad kidney stones, and like, I'm not kidding when it was like a handful of them. It was that bad. Poor dog, man. Poor guy. Ugh, yeah, that stuff freaks me out. Ugh, I don't even want to think about it. Ooh, Tropius, let's go. Aerial Ace. That's a one-shot. Nice. Thanks, Jose. I appreciate all the support, buddy. It's so Saturdays are going to be a regular stream right around this time. Maybe a little bit earlier. I'll probably start doing about 30 so minutes earlier before I did today. That way I can go for about 2.5 hours. And then it'll likely be either Mondays or Tuesdays where the other streams are. Okay, there we go. What's my prize? Milk. Next. So that is 14 wins. Let's go up to 21. Again, it's really after 30 wins in a row, that's when the big boy pants get put on, and that's when you start seeing some of the more difficult Pokemon. Like, you'll start to see the Salamences, you'll start to see some of the more spooky Metagrosses, that kind of thing. Latios, Blaziken, Regirock. All the things that cause me pain and suffering. Okay. Let's see. What do we have here? Stanley Yelnance with a Ludicolo. Ludicolo's cool. He might be the stall Ludicolo, which could get annoying, but I feel pretty confident having Registeel in the back. So I'm just going to switch out to Registeel. I'm going to get a Toxic up. That way, if this is stall, I'll be alright. Oh! Swapping into a Brick Break. Not ideal. But I am thick. I'm going to get a Toxic up ASAP. Just because I don't want this thing to start double teaming, right? Okay, sweet. I'm happy to see that. Very good. Okay, for these next 3 turns, I am going to be spamming Iron Defense. And while I do that, I will be right back, y'all. Alright. Just had to get a quick little bite there. I'm getting a little snacky. Ugh. Gotta get comfortable again. Jose, I'm really glad you said that, because that's exactly why I named him Oxide. So he looks like he's a patinaed, oxidized copper. And I know that Registeel is steel, but I still think it's cool. So that's why he got the name that he did. I like that you and I, buddy, you and me, Jose, we're on the same wavelength here, bud. Yeah, Rad Dad, you picked up the Stanley Yelnats, did you? I loved Holes. I loved that movie as a kid. And thinking back on it, it was kind of it touched on a few subjects that I don't think parents would love nowadays, but I don't know. I think it did a pretty good job. Okay. What do you got next for me, Yelnats? Oh. Okay, I have to go for seismic tosses because this thing could have focus punch. And I eat psychic all day long. Oh, Motive, you guys got to read Holes? That's sick. We never got to read it, but we got to we had a movie day for it. Oh, Jose, you're a Chilean. That's sick, man. Yeah, that's fair. It's a very big part of your guys' exports is copper, so yeah, that's something that you would pick up on right away. As a Canadian, if I ever see a tree Pokemon like Trevenant, immediately the maple syrup starts flowing, so I get you. you heard the Stanley Yelnats, yeah, man. Dude, poor guy. Like, I always felt so bad for him because he got so smoked by those stupid boots. Aggron might be a problem. Aggron might be a problem. Normally, for me to beat Aggron, I have to set up a Sword Stance and Brick Break. But if this thing has Iron Defense and it gets set up before I do, I could be in trouble here. Oh, that did nothing, thank God. Let's go. Let's go for some damage here. Okay, wow, I'm really glad I set up those Iron Defenses. Man. I am so bad at looking on the screen and seeing like which one of these is where, like what's 1/3. I'm so bad at seeing what 1/3 is and 1/4. I always underestimate it. The second hit in my head always looks like it takes off way more HP than the first one did. Number 2. Okay, so we're up to streak 16 now. Pay attention, Riley. No, 146, I wish. Alright, Ruth. Shift Tree, Shift Tree, Shift Tree. There's only one thing I'm a little worried about with Shift Tree, and that's if he explodes right off the rip. If I go to Sword Stance and he hits me with like a Fake Out, and then he explodes, and I just lose Rend for nothing, I'm going to be pretty bummed. On the flip side, if he hits me with like a Leech Seed and I switch to Oxide, I do not want Oxide to be Leech Seeded. So Shift Tree's a little tricky. I think the safest bet is just to go for a return, get big damage, and then clean up if I need to. Okay, no Fake Out. That's nice to see. Don't boom. Ooh, okay, sweet, sweet. He's just charging up. He's just charging up a Solar Beam. Gotta put me on the speaker, Rad Dad? I will keep it family-friendly for you there, Slick. Won't be giving any of your chitlins some bad examples. Quick Attack. Oh my gosh, Rend, you are doing some great damage today, buddy. I appreciate it. This guy just had a bunch of early game Hoenn Pokemon. I just interrupted this guy on his quest for his 3rd gym badge. That's what his team is right now. Okay, to be fair, 2 of my Pokemon are the same thing. I'm running a Zangoose and a Shedinja, but at least I got a legendary. Oh, right, what do we got? Opponent number 3. Dude, some of these NPCs ask the most twisted questions. Like, what the crap is that guy asking me about stench and stuff for? Alright, another Manectric. We know that return one-shots this. We just watched it happen. I like it. I like it. Don't static me. very nice. Very nice. Look, another electric type. Takedown can miss? Really? Huh. Wow, I did not know that. Learn something new every day. 85 accuracy. Ooh, Swellow. Goodbye, Swellow. Alright, that's 18. Like, this guy just asked me for my Pokemon. Your Pokemon, I want it. Get your own sandwich, Daryl. Absol has high attack, and I'm pretty sure it learns Brick Break. I'm just going for damage. I'm a little worried about this thing smoking Rend. Nice. Very nice. Oh. Huh. Pinsir's spooky, man. He's got Guillotine. I hate all the Pokemon with the one-shot moves. They freak me out. Oh, I got a lucky crit. Let's go, finally. I get the lucky crit this time. Ooh, Kecleon. Nice little strategy with Kecleon is you hit him with a normal move. If it doesn't knock him out, you follow up with a fighting move. Make it super effective. I don't even have to worry about it. Thanks, pal. Absol doesn't get Brick Break? What fighting move does it have? I feel like it nailed me with like a good... Or was it just a slash? Did it just hit me with a Swords Dance slash? Because I remember this thing smashing me and I was very surprised that it took out Rend in one shot. We are up to 19 wins. What the heck? Where did that go? What the heck happened to this thing? Where did my little win streak go? Huh. Well, I don't know what happened to my little win streak counter. Let me see if I can fix this right quick while we take out this guy. Oh. I set the font to 36. What is this? These are the same Pokemon I just fought. Oh, shoot, there's the submission. Ooh, I lived that. Only reason I lived that? Only reason I lived that is because we are at a lower threshold of Pokemon right now, where their IVs are at, like... They're probably still less than 15 at this point, I'd say. So... Let's knock out this Swellow. And let me try and fix this. Why is that so blurry now? Okay. I'm gonna get this. Let's try that. There we go. Okay, there we go. Can we see that? Can everybody see that? Are we happy with that? Nah, I'm just kidding. Dude, and I had it all, like, lined up and nice and pretty, too. For now, it'll just have to be ugly and out of the way. Absol is super cool. Absol was one of those Pokemon that I kind of thought was, like, a secret Pokemon. Similar to, I was about to say, similar to things like Castform and Kecleon. Just because you didn't see them very often. And in the shows, they were given this sort of, this rarity, right? Like, they were spoken about with respect in the show. So, kind of messed with your understanding. Lucario got that symptom. Zoroark got that symptom. There's a few of them in that category. Okay, another Medicham, you say? Wob. Wob's annoying, but there's a way around it, and it's just boosting up. This year during Safari Week, if I had gotten a Wobbuffet... Oh, it just Destiny Bonded me. I need to pay attention to that. I need to wait till it doesn't Destiny Bond. Or it runs out of them. But yeah, if I had gotten a shiny Wob in the Safari Zone this year, I was going to end up trying to use it in an Emerald team, just as kind of like a delete button. You know what I mean? Which actually, on this team, lead Registeel, swap out Zangoose for Wob with Shedinja in the back. Okay. I gotta stop thinking about stuff, because that sounds really cool to me. Alright, get out of here. It just, I feel like if I'm not leading Zangoose, then I'm leading Registeel. But when am I ever switching into a Zangoose? Like, Zangoose only comes in if something dies, which I feel like he's at a disadvantage on. So I think this team is kind of set up the way it has to be. Okay, there's another battle. This will be 21. Camera upped. Okay. Just don't crit me. Just don't crit me. Good. Thank you. That should sweep up. This should be enough, right? Yeah, okay. Motive, that's so true. Wob would be a lot better in Emerald, because the AI is going to want to take it out. That's a really good point, man. Although, you know what you could do? Could you put Taunt on Shedinja? And lead Shedinja? And if you got something bad coming, you protect, switch, swap, taunt, switch back? That sounds like you're trying to play too many games, to be honest. Yeah, I don't like that. It's a long walk for a small glass of water. 21 wins. Alright, we're going. We're going again. We got time for a few more rounds here, I think, tonight. I think there's a good chance we get up to, like, at this pace, 42. If we can get to 42 wins tonight, I'm going to be pretty keen. No, not long break. Get him out of here. There we go. Oh yeah, that's it. Man, Motive, I'm so glad you're in here, because you're helping me stop doing things before I ever do them. Because you're right, Taunt lasts between 2 and 6 turns in Gen 3. It wasn't until later generations that they equalized it to between 3 and 4, I think it is, or something like that. Masquerain is a really cool Pokemon, but I hate it. Thankfully, I can Rock Slide it, 4 times effective. It's getting dropped. But I do like Masquerain. Very rare to see it, but I like it. Dude, these Medichams are gonna drive me nuts. Well, I'm not knocking out this one since I'm -1. And now that we're above 21 IVs, so even if I wasn't -1, I would not have knocked out here, because we're getting higher and higher. These Pokemon are getting stronger and stronger as we go on. It's always 2 turns in Gen 3. That is bad. Speaking of bad Pokemon, here's Sableye. I know he's a fan favorite, but my god, this guy's terrible. Speaking of terrible. Oh, it's digging. Okay. Let's just go to Bastion, and then when he comes out, I'll just Shadow Ball it. Very nice. That didn't one-shot. And I'm confused. Okay, Probably switch rend, he'll dig, I'll switch back, finish him off. Right? Snatch. Okay, never mind. Taunt doesn't tell you when it's ran out. Oh, Motive, you have to send me that link. I've never seen that one. Someone used it in a shiny hunt to taunt a whirlwind Pidgey and failed it. Dude, and the sad thing is that you know that he went through enough lengths to think of the strategy, and he still got destroyed by Gen 3 jank. That's ruthless. Alright, Grumpig. Grumpig's actually pretty good. It gets all 4 of the elemental punches, but I think that's only in Emerald. I don't think it can have them in Ruby Sapphire because there is no move tutor in Ruby Sapphire, which is also a huge advantage that you get when you're playing in these games. I can have move tutor moves on my guys, no problem, but they can't. Correct, yeah. Yeah, there are no move tutors for Grumpig in Ruby Sapphire, so pretty cool. What is that now? We're 22? We're at 22 wins, yeah. Ooh, Cradilly. Big dill on ya. I'm just gonna go for a Brick Break. If it sets up like Leech Seed and Grain, I'm kind of worried, so the more damage I get, the better. And that is a knockout. Sweet. I wish I had kept track of how many attempts I've done. Oh, Rhydon. Man, Rhydon is tough. Oh, dude, I don't know. I don't know about Rhydon. He's one of those ones that's scary. I think I'm just going for damage with Brick Break. I hope this does at least half. Nope, not quite. That might just knock out Rend. Oh, okay. Alright, I'm going to go for the Brick Break. I think I can Seismic Toss that much HP with Registeel. I feel like I can hit that. And Registeel, unfortunately for me, has a plus speed nature, and like one of his only perfect IVs is speed. So this is the fastest Registeel you've ever seen. Yeah, there you go. Today you injected the Gen 3 cartridge event, Jose. Oh, you're doing the Ho-Oh and the Lugia. That's awesome. Did you go for Deoxys as well in Mew? I recently watched Nighthawk do that on his channel, and those events look really, really sick. I put the Deoxys one into my Leaf Green, but I haven't gone and done it yet. But watching him made me kind of want to go check it out. Who's Vid? Oh, you don't remember Motive? Okay. I'm sure you can find it. I bet if I look up Gen 3 Pidgey failed, Shiny Pidgey failed, I'll find it. Don't worry about it. But that definitely sounds like something that'll help my commiserations. Oh, Wigglytuff. What are you doing? Okay, is that 24 now? Oh, not yet. Oh, pretty much. Get one of these. This thing doesn't get, like, Facade or Guts or anything that I'm missing, is it? No. Oh, you got Deoxys, Lugia, and Mew, Jose. What are you trying to catch them in specific balls? Like trying to get them to match? Yeah, man, those events are so cool. It's a shame that they're all lost to time, but at least we have them backed up so we can still experience them today, regardless of whether Nintendo wants us to or not. Should be able to find it with a bit of digging. Okay. See, and the funny thing is, Motive, I'm sure you've done the same thing, But for my Registeel hunt, I spent months researching the perfect, optimal way to hunt this guy. Like, I set up, I made it so I stalled him out of all of his moves. I got him down to struggle while putting him to sleep and using Super Fang to get him to half HP because I wanted to catch him in a dive ball. Like, oh, dude, I have the video of me catching the shiny Registeel in a dive ball. It was a 48-minute catch. That's how long it took just to get this thing. Had to trick leftovers onto it. I had 2 Masquerains that I was cycling Intimidates on whenever his Metal Claw would boost up his stats. And I had to use a skill swap so that I could lower his stats. It was, dude, it was a whole thing. But I was not failing. I was not going to fail a shiny Registeel. Hell no. Ultra Balls, yeah, solid. That's surprising that it's taken you that long. I know Ho-Oh is a bit of a jerk to catch, but that's a long time for you, Jose. Yep, that's exactly the ticket there, Twisted. I just had everything ready to go. Everyone say goodbye to the ugly Zangoose. That is the ugly one. We knock that out and we say goodbye. Bye-bye. One of these days, I would love to see a shiny in the Ruby Battletower. I know it's possible. I've seen other people get it, but I want to see my own shiny in the Battletower. I think that would be cool. Okay. 26, right? This should be battle 5? Yeah. Stanley, he's back. He got 0 on his back. They drank the peaches. I'm not really that scared of Torkoal, am I? No, I'm going for a Swords Dance. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that. Don't paralyze me. Why do I do this to myself? Thankfully, Torkoal is slow as all get out, but... Dude, he's thick! How did I not one-shot that guy? Don't get parried. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I can outspeed him and seismic toss him. That's okay. Oh man, I gotta stop saying these things because they always happen. Relicanth. Relicanth has Earthquake. I'm hitting an Iron Defense right now. Yeah, the roamer glitch. 100%. I've seen someone do that, Twisted. That's probably something I want to eventually do just because I think it would be really, really cool. But I think it's better done in Emerald, right? And the best way to do it is with the E-cards, I think, from my memory. Which I think would just be a really cool way to get a shiny. It's because I crit when it recovers. Oh, you keep knocking it out. That's why it's taking... Okay, I thought it just wasn't getting in the ball, but no, you're giving it a little too much heat. The fried chicken can't handle it. Okay, can I get this to land, please? There we go. Let's go for the amnesia. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, I'm feeling a little bit more safe now. Yeah, he's really big. Torkoal's very, very tanky. And I think he's one of the slower Pokemon in the game. I don't think he's the slow... Oh, he crit an Earthquake. Dude, Relicanth just destroyed me. I'm not going to lose the run to a Relicanth, right? Right? Oh. I'm kind of tempted just to go for a Seismic Toss here. Just to knock this thing out next turn. I'm doing it. This way it guarantees the knockout. Okay. That was a little spooky, but I think I can handle whatever's in the back, right? Dude, why did they give Lychee Berry to Relicanth? Some of these sets in the Battletower are silly. Okay, sweet, Tropius, yeah. Let's just seismic toss this thing down. Oh, synth, okay. Fine. Fine. I will use Toxic. Twisted my arm. When I asked you about Mons, you wish you were better. Yeah, you and I were going through a couple of them. Yeah, Drought really, really helped out the viability of Torkoal. But even then, just in doubles specifically, Torkoal is so much better. Because you have access to Trick Room more reliably, where he tops out when he's under Trick Room. But in singles, he really struggles. Obviously, especially in Gen 3 with how common Earthquake is to run into. Yeah, Tropius is really cool. The banana dinosaur. He is my favorite HM mule. Between him and Lombre, you get all 8 HMs in Gen 3. I love it. Okay, Stanley down once again. This will be 27. What do we got? Again, this is kind of the last round where you're going to run into some easier Pokemon. Coming up soon, we're going to be dealing with the big ones. Okay, that's a nice and easy setup sweep. And he's back. Hello, Tropius. Didn't even have time to miss you, bud. Latios. You can't be using the Latios. Oh, I guess you do have a really nice shiny Latios, don't you, Twisted? That's a pretty good one to have. Yeah, I'll give you that one. Alright, Manectric. Still at that IV threshold where these things are getting outsped, which is nice. Because Zangoose is not the fastest. He looks faster than he is. He's only 90. But he feels like he should be 100, you know? Okay. Let's see it. This will be 28. Huntail! I love Huntail. Oh my god, look at him. He's so funny. Ah, it's nice to see Huntail. That is the water Pokemon that I used on my Dream Team quest on this copy of Ruby. I shiny hunted a Clamperl and I got really lucky on it. I got it at like 5,300 something, which was nice. The duck. Fly, Surf, Waterfall, Dive. Is there a Pokemon that you can put Cut, Strength, Rock Smash, Flash on? Probably like Sand Slash or something, right? I feel like there's something that you can pair up with that to get all 8. Return. Very nice. Okay, we are back up to 28 wins. That is 3 victory streaks in a row. I'm going to go ahead and pop on the battle animations for this next set, because there's a good chance we'll run into some more tricky Pokemon. And I think the animations add a lot, especially some of the cool ones like Seismic Toss and Meteor Mash, and Flamethrower. Save me up. So far today, I have yet to put Toxic on a Pokemon with Guts. It's a new record. Mute. Yeah, but Twisted, who... You gotta be a little twisted to be putting all your HMs on Latios and Mew. Surely you can find better things to do with them. Xatu, eh? I think I feel pretty safe against Xatu. I know it learns Toxic, but I'm not really that worried. It doesn't have the best special attack. Okay, maybe it does. Crap, what is Xatu's special attack? It's 95. I am sorry, Xatu. I need to put a little bit more respect on the things you are capable of, bud. There's the giraffe. It's a statement, yeah. People walking around with their Tropiuses and their Lombres, and you've got a Mew and a Latios. Now, this guy had a bunch of Pokemon that could be problematic if I didn't get a free Sword Stance. Lovely. Okay, so that's 29 wins now. Yeah, I'll go for a couple Sword Stances. Doesn't this thing get Swagger, though? That's basically a Swagger. Okay. I don't think I want to deal with this. I'm just going to go into Registeel. Your Tropius is a mule as well. Do you have a shiny Tropius motive? I feel like the answer to that question for you is more than likely just yes across the board. Alright. 1 iron defense and I'm healing more than I'm taking. A dig? That's fine. I thought you did. I figured you'd have a shiny. After seeing your, dude, a crit, I have another one, come on. After seeing your display page, well, not your display page, your spreadsheet, sorry, of all the shinies that you've got, I feel like there's a few of them in there that are notable, that not a lot of people bother hunting. Like, you have a Kecleon, too, don't you? Because that's another shiny hunt I kind of want to do. Alright, Iron Defense. Okay. Dude, this guy just got 2 crits in a row. Okay, hopefully I can get through. If I get through and buff myself up, I'm safer. I am losing these coin flips like it is my day job. Iron D. Oh, come on, dude. Can't even use Seismic Toss on Ghosts to try and speed it up. What ghosts do we have in the Ruby Sapphire Battletower? It's Banette, Dusclops, and Sableye, right? And Shedinja. Yeah. I think that's it, because there's no Ghastly, there's no Mischievous. And I think that's all the ghosts. Wow, that is doing damage now. Don't crit me again. Don't do it again. You gotta be kidding me. What do you mean you hate Kecleon? Kecleon's cool. He's useless and terrible, but he gets a really wide move spread. Like, I remember I taught my Kecleon Flamethrower when I was a kid, and I kind of always regretted it. So I stuck him on my team for the longest time just because, you know, I used a Flamethrower on him, I gotta use it, right? But my god, he's terrible. Wailord can be spooky. This thing is known to run Fissure, like Rest, Curse, Amnesia. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna start spamming damage into this thing. I don't want to deal with any one-shots. Kecleon's in your bottom 10 of Gen 3. Any reason why, or is it just because he's kind of a big nothing? Okay, still no attacks from him yet. I'm still waiting to see that Fissure pop up. Okay. I think we got away with it. I think we got away with murder here. He should just go down to one more toss and the poison tick here. Which means that will be a 30 win streak. Very nice. Never used it, never bothered with it. Fair enough, yeah. There's a few Pokemon I hold no love for, strictly because I've never used them and never had really any interest in using them before as well. So I get it. Oh, you got the Ho-Oh! Very nice, Jose. What game did you end up going on? Did you go on like a Fire Red Leaf Green? I'm just gonna toss this thing. Oh, that's a good point. I've seen what you're talking about, Motive. I think it was in the anime as well. I never played the Mystery Dungeon games, but I'm pretty sure in the anime it had that pink Kecleon. They were like, I think they like ran a little shop or something, and that was. I think Kecleon was one of the first Gen 3 Pokemon that was on the show. Kind of like how Ho-Oh was in the first couple episodes. I remember Kecleon was out early. I remember seeing him before I ever saw Ruby and Sapphire. You got it on the Leaf Green. Very nice, Jose. So are you working towards... I assume you are. You're working towards your living dex, eh? Or at least like a complete Pokedex? What are your big hurdles that you still have to cross? Any annoying ones? Like Crobat? Oh, dude, Crobat was... Crobat was a pain for me. Alright, Ninja. Ninja Boy Kenji. With a fake goose! He's got the fake one. I inputted that a little quickly. Did I get the dance? Okay, I'm glad I did. Alright. I thought I might have messed that up. I gotta be a little slower here. Oh, the complete stars on the Emerald one. Very nice, Jose. Like, you want the gold trainer card, right? Yeah, in Emerald it's a little bit trickier than it is in Ruby and Sapphire. It's pretty much the same, except in Ruby and Sapphire you just need a 50 win streak at the Battle Tower, and in Emerald I think you need gold for all of them, right? So it's got that extra challenge, that extra prestige to it, which I respect. But I don't feel like trading all my Pokemon over to Emerald. I'm good. Yeah, the fake goose, the one that I spent way too long looking at. Now I got the cool one. We're seeing a lot of Manectrics on this run. I think this is probably the 5th or 6th Manectric we've knocked out now. Number 4. That is a win streak of 31. Ninetales, eh? Dude, if this thing overheats, I'm gonna wish I had hit it with return. But if it does anything else, I'll have wished that I set up a Swords Dance. I think I'm gonna go for the Swords Dance. If I lose to overheat, I lose to overheat. Let's see it. Oh, okay, free turn. Love it. A real life card of your trainer card. That would be sick. Oh, like something you could hold in your wallet. Dude, yeah. Like just, you know, you're chit-chatting maybe at your work, or you're talking to a lady or something, and you go, yeah, here's my card. And it's it shows like Pokemon 382. Oh, dude. And then you flip it on the back and you've got all your gold symbols. Yeah, that would be a great form of birth control right there. I like it though. Ooh, Xatu. I am afraid of Xatu. I respect Xatu now. I never did before. Very nice. Good cleanup. That was a great cleanup by Rend. Happy with that one. Got a free turn though. Kind of got lucky. Number 5. The Mambo. No, what is this guy even saying? I don't know, man. Also, how cool is it that in this game there are trainers called Pokemon Ranger? But Pokemon Ranger was a DS game that came out like 3 or 4 years later. So I wonder if either A, Pokemon Ranger was in development at this point, because these guys even have like the little ropes on them too, right? Like they've got the little lassos. So I wonder if they were already developing Pokemon Ranger at this time, or if they served as some kind of inspiration for the future games that would come out. Just a nice little think about it, you know? Clearly afraid of me. I don't think there's much to fear. I'm a little afraid of this Linoon. Xatu is fast, and it hits, like, I looked up its stats. It's got a 95 special attack. Like, that's the same as Zangoose, basically. It's impressive. Alright, Raichu, I one-shot you, right? Right? You're not very strong. Yeah, that's a good rat. Alright. Dude, it's all the same Pokemon. That might not kill me. That kills me. Alright. Well, that's okay. I'm just gonna hit some tosses and call it a day. Yeah, like Zangoose gets Thunderbolt, which is really strange. I wish Zangoose had a better move pool. You know what I mean? But I'm pretty happy with what I came up with. Yeah, dude, he hits hard, right, Raddad? Zangoose slaps if you get the Swords Dance. Because the multipliers, when you have 102 base power, plus stab, plus Silk Scarf, plus Swords Dance, unresisted by most things, it's solid. But he's just so squishy. That's the only problem. Okay, I think this is the last Pokemon, so that's 33, right? Sweet. Haven't had to use Bastion much this run so far. He's kind of been on the sidelines, having a nap. So maybe we'll see a fight for him. Number 6. Listen to my lousy anime song. No. Glenn's back. He had Credilli last time. See if Glenn has a Cordelia again this time. I'm going for... Am I just going for damage? Or am I greeting a Sword Stance here? Heads, I go for a Sword Stance. It was tails. I do not go for a Sword Stance. Was it the right play? Okay. The coin never lies. Zangoose is just too slow, yeah. He feels slow. Dude, okay, this Relicanth last time was a problem. Yeah, I'm just gonna get some damage in. Solid, that's a 2-shot. Zangoose, please don't get 1-shot by a Relicanth. Oh, dude, you're embarrassing me in front of all my friends right now, Zangoose. It just got a lychee berry, but I think I outspeed because this is the fastest Registeel on the planet. Yeah, okay. We're safe. We're safe. Spared once more from the Relicanth of Doom. And a Tropidopius. This thing doesn't get guts, so I'm hitting the Toxic. I don't even care. Yeah, Zangoose ate that right to the mouth and then fell over on it. A crit double edge from a Relicanth. I've seen it all. Alright. Oh, getting a little stiff. I get to take more medication in 45 minutes. Okay. Yeah, I can just toss. I can toss for the final win. That's 34 streak. So, in Emerald, whenever you get to the next tier of Pokemon, so like on win 7, the IVs go up. So you're fighting harder Pokemon on your final win of the round. I do not know if that is the same for Ruby and Sapphire. But if we see these next couple Pokemon come out, like if this guy comes out charging with like Mance, Metagross, any legendaries, any solid starters like a Swampert, Sceptile, anything like that, then we'll know that they do get an elevated Pokemon on the final fight of each round. I feel like there's not very much known about the Ruby and Sapphire Battletower. I feel like it's very much overshadowed by its older brother. Alright, number 7. Dragon Pokemon? Okay, this isn't a good start. If this guy's a Dragon Tamer, and he's talking about Dragon Pokemon... oh boy, here we go. Oh, okay, that's actually... okay. As far as... yeah, as far as leads from a Dragon Tamer talking about dragons goes, I think I can Brick Break this if I survive the turn. It used... This game's scripted. This is all scripted. It's all fake. None of it's been real. This controller isn't even plugged in. We got a Dragon Tamer talking about dragons, sending out an Aggron with Dragon Claw. I don't like that one. I don't like that Pokemon. Okay. Normally, if it's Zangoose versus Regirock lead, I switch to Shedinja and hope I get lucky and dodge like a Rock Tomb or something. Thankfully, I have a Sword Stance. Brick Break should do 50%. Minimum 50%. Let's see it. Let's see the damage. Come on, Ren. Don't let me down here, buddy. This is the big leagues. That's 50. I'm dead. But that's 50. That's a solid 50% damage. So, in what world does a Regirock not knock out a Zangoose? I don't know, man. I don't know. This must be like... I don't even know. I don't know what spread this thing would have where that doesn't kill me. Okay. And there's the starter. There's the Sceptile that I'm worried about. I think every Sceptile is faster than me, except 2 of them, and they are the leech seeding ones, so I'm just going to try and get a kill. Oh, the miss. Okay, it all balanced out. The RNG is back on my side, guys. That was potentially a very scary, very, very scary set, and I made out like a bandit. Whew. Okay, I should get a nice little reward here. A little something, something. Protein, yeah. See, I was thinking the same thing, Motive. I was thinking that it must be a bulky set, but would I really have done 50% to bulky Regirock? Unless maybe it's like max HP, max special? That's the only thing I can think of. What am I doing? I am depositing an item. That's right. I need to make space in my bag. And I think we're going to do one more round. We're going to do one more set of 7. Get up into the 40s. There we go. Let's go. Let's do it. This will be the final set of the night. We are now at 35 wins. Not too bad. It's kind of heartbreaking to think that if I hadn't lost, we would be in the 80s, almost 90s probably by now, but don't think about it. Don't say it. Okay, Team Squad is feeling good tonight. They're all working hard. They're all putting in some good damage. Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm a little... I'm just so scared of Regirock that I feel like I built him up in my head as this terrifying Pokemon because it's ended so many of my streaks that I'm surprised when I am able to succeed against it. I think slowly but surely the real enemy of my team has become Blaziken. I think he has revealed himself as the #1 danger. Because he always outspeeds my Zangoose. He has multiple things that can knock out Shedinja, and he has multiple things that can knock out Registeel. It's why I've been kind of humming and hawing about putting Quick Attack back on Zangoose, but I just don't have space for it. There's just not enough space on him. Nice damage. Yeah, so from here on out, we're going to be seeing a lot of Pokemon like that. Yeah, see, this is why Brick Break is so good, and I need Rock Slide for the Ghosts. I mean, I guess technically I could handle Ghosts with Registeel, but if Registeel goes down and their back Pokemon is a Ghost, I need something, you know? Dwayne the Regirock Johnson. Oh, I'm seeing the image in my head. That's horrible. I hate it. Oh, good survival, Rend. What is this, leftovers? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, good old Dwayne the Reg. Yeah, Regirock's probably the scariest one because he always has explosion. In my experience, like he always blows up on me and it drives me nuts. Max HP, max special. Okay, so you know what? That was probably the one Regirock that I could have handled in that situation safely. Is this triathlete Alyssa? Am I starting to learn these guys? Pamela. Okay, not yet. Starmie. I like Starmie because I can switch to Bastion, and if it Confuse Rays, then I just switch back to Registeel. If it doesn't Confuse Ray, if it does that, I have a clean kill. Starmie is a safe one for Bastion, except for Confuse Ray, and you can easily switch in and out of that, so feels pretty good. There's the withdraw. What are we going into? Oh, Machamp. I hate Machamp so much. This thing's gonna have like Rock Slide. It's gonna have like Earthquake. It's gonna have Fighting Move. This is another Pokemon that scares my team, but I'm probably faster. So I'm just going to go Aerial Ace. Oh, yes! That's huge. Focus Punch is huge. That's a free turn. And this might even KO. Not quite. That's fine. Rend can come in and clean up if I lose here. But we outspeed. Yeah, there's some wild sets in the Ruby Battletower, man. You can tell that they were just running out of Pokemon and they needed to populate it with something. Light Screen is funny because realistically it's a good move, but I have 0 special attackers. I am all physical, which is also a bit of a fault in the team build process, but... Dude, what are these Pokemon? Okay, this should one-shot. Aerial Ace is 4 times effective. But Heracross and Machamp are on my list of scary Pokemon. Sweet. So that is 37. Here's Theo with his Whiscash. Does Whiscash have anything that can hurt Shedinja? Let's look him up. I feel like he learns Rock Tomb. He does learn Rock Tomb. But I am willing to risk the chance of him having Rock Tomb because I feel like Whiscash can surf one-shot Rend. There's the surf. Okay. I'm going to go for a double team. I'm going to try and set up a little bit here. Just need a little luck. It has Rock Tomb. Okay, I just need a little more luck. I'm just going to go for damage now. Oh. 50? Not quite 50. Okay. Just don't Rock Tomb me again. Perfect, thank you. Okay, perfect. So now, even if I go down this turn, Rend can come in and clean up for free. No problem. Oh, that was a great dodge. The double Rock Tomb dodge by... See, there goes all my luck. That's all my luck just gone out the window. Say goodbye. We'll take it, though. Take it all day long. That's why we have this set. Crap, dude. Crap, man. Crap it hard. Oh, Absol, Absol, Absol. I'm just gonna go Aerial Ace. Yeah, I knew it had something that would hurt me, but I don't know. Feint attack is guaranteed to hit as well, actually, so I should have swapped into Zangoose or Oxide there. That's okay. I feel like I can come back in this and then hit him with a good solid return and clean up. Yeah, Special can suffer quite a bit. Unless you're Latios. Ooh, this might knock me out. But then he'll be knocked out too. Okay, nope, sweet. That's pretty good. That's free. What is the last Pokemon? Pinsir. Oh, Pinsir, Pinsir, Pinsir. Let's get damage. Let's go for damage. He might knock himself out with submission. I just don't want to see him guillotine me twice. Double team. Okay. If I hit this, I win. Nice. Very nice. We are up to 38. Approaching that 42 win streak. Mason. Ooh, Zam. What do I do against Zam? I know I have a plan. What is my Zam plan? It's Oxide, right? Because he outspeeds... Yeah, he outspeeds me now on Rend and does damage, but he could have Fire Punch. But this is a Snatch Zam, so I don't think the Snatch Zam gets Fire Punch. Correct. Very cool. Let's boost up. Latios, you think? I don't know, man. I've had some really good success with Latios. It's such a strong Pokemon. Obviously, you can't solely rely on it. Like, you want to pair it with a good physical attacker, but as a Calm Mind setup Pokemon, really, really good. Reggie and Snorlax are not 1v1able. That's a good point. I got smoked a couple times by a Snorlax with Shadow Ball. I'll just go for a Toxic. Yeah, I don't think Latios would be able to deal with the Oxide build that I have. Because unless obviously crits come into play, but I think by the time it was doing meaningful damage to me, I would have taken it out. You would hope. Okay, this Zam is just going to waste our time for a little bit, but that's okay. Because this feels like a pretty much locked in kill here. Yeah, so Alakazam can have Fire Punch in this game. And I'm trying to remember why that is. I feel like it was because it... Was it because of something in Stadium? Like, it could get it in Pokemon Stadium or something like that, so they gave it a set like that in here. It's the same as... there's one Pokemon that has Self-Destruct, which is also a tutor move, but it has it. I think it's a Weezing. But there's a couple like that. Gen 3 Pokemon cannot have tutor moves. But Gen 1 and 2 Pokemon can have moves from Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2. It's pretty... It's very niche, this set. Alright. Yeah, I had a feeling that was coming. Did it snap? How many amnesias did it steal from me? Am I +6? I was not paying attention. That's okay, we got time. We got nothing but time. Alright, this will guarantee that I'm +6 at least. Oh, I already was, okay. Ooh, cheeky. Cheeky Encore. I think Encore lasts up to 6 turns in this gen, or something crazy like that. It can really screw you up. But thankfully, he's going to burn these Encore turns. He's going to waste his own time here. I love Ruby AI. I think it might KO itself here, actually. I think that's it. Oh, Citrus might save it, actually. That's funny. Nope. Nope, ain't no saving you from a Toxic, pal. Aw, man. Aw, man. Oh, man. That's so much damage. If my Encore doesn't wear off here, what do I do? Do I go for... Yeah, it didn't wear off. Oh, man. Do I hope maybe it goes for a Blaze Kick? Oh, dude, what do I do? I need to come up with a Blaziken answer, because this thing is a problem for me. Like, I feel like I have to stay in. I have these boosts, right? Like, these are such hard boosts to come by. And there's a world where it hits Fire Move. Yeah, dude, dang. Dang, dang, dang. I think I survived this. I survived the last one. I think I have a bit, yeah. Do I get out of... If I get out of Encore here, and he goes for another Focus Punch, I can interrupt it with Seismic Toss. But I'm still stuck in it. Okay, hold on. I'm +6. I don't think I live that. I'll be honest, I don't think I live it. No. Oh, Focus Punch Flamethrower. Really? Focus Punch Flamethrower. I'm going into Rend. Dude. This is tough. Because this thing could have either, like, counter... It could have focus. We know it has focus punch, flamethrower. It probably has rock move. It could have counter. It could have reverse. Dude, it could have everything. Okay, so maybe if I outspeed this, Blaziken, I hit the rock slide, I flinch him, or he goes for focus punch. So if he goes for focus punch, I have flinch chance plus focus punch plus outspeed. That would save me. If he goes for counter, I'm dead. If he goes for flamethrower, I'm dead. I think I have to go for slide flinch or him going for a focus punch. Okay. Let's see it. Counter. Dang. Dang, he went for the counter, so I should have sword stanced. Oh my god, I lived. Return. Return? I can't believe I lived that counter. Rock slide was 100% the play. Rad Dad, thank you so much for coming to hang out, buddy. I appreciate you swinging by the stream. We killed a Blaziken! I killed a Blaziken! Every time I kill a Blaziken, an angel gets its wings. Oh, let's go. It's not over yet, but what a close fight. Take care, Dad. I'll see you soon, buddy. Oh, sweet. There we go. Just don't... Oh, I almost said don't quick claw me, but it's fine. We got there. Dude, my heart can't take these Blazikens. That is a 39 win streak. What do we got? This is battle 4? No, battle 5. Okay. Yeah, that's exactly it, Motive. If I hit return there, I was dead. It had to be rock slide. Or brick break, I guess, would have worked in that scenario, but I think you slide any day of the week going for the flinch. Okay, Swampert. Swampert. Swampert likely doesn't kill me most of the time, in my experience. There's a few that do, but the ones that kill me are much less than the ones that don't, so I'm going to go for the Swords Dance, and then I'm going to go for the return. I'm going for the greed here. I have a feeling that I'm going to be in the orange from this surf, but I don't think I'm done for. Nice! That's the ticket. That's the greed. See? Gotta get a little greedy when you're using a team like this. That should be enough. Yes! Ooh. Okay, Milo. That's another return. There are some Milos that this does not KO. But if it doesn't KO, I can finish it off. Beautiful. Very nice. Okay, that was a nice, quick and breezy fight compared to the last one. That's a 40 win streak. Brick break also makes sense because yeah. So I think that's kind of how you have to weigh it out. If I miss the rock slide and he focus punches, I'm done for. Yeah, it's tough to say. I feel like there is a 100% correct answer, but I'm not one of those players who's gonna pull up a calculator and figure it out. I'm gonna go with what my gut tells me. Sometimes it ain't right. Alright, Mitch. What the heck is Gorbis doing all the way up here on the level 41 win streak ladder, dude? What is Gorbo doing here? If I tank a hit from Swampert, I tank a hit from Gorbis, right? Oh my god, that did more damage than Swampert did. Dude, if this thing hit, like, Rain Dance and had Swift Swim, I was done. I gotta respect Gorbis a little bit more. Whew, Altaria. Okay, that is a clean knockout with return. She is thick, but she ain't that thick. What's next? Skarm. Skarm's weird, man. I don't know about Skarm. I think I'm just going for the damage, the guaranteed damage. Calling it a 41 win streak. Calling it early. Oh, nice little fucking... I thought that was a crit. That wasn't even a crit. That was just raw damage. Okay. This should KO, right? Oh, he got the speed. Alright. Seismic Toss, go. Ooh, that's cheeky. Torment, Agility, Steel Wing. Is this the one with Sand Attack? I think that would make it so... I think Skarmory just gets completely walled out by Shedinja in that case. Alright. I was +2 into that Skarm, yeah. Yeah, the return was +2. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, I think this will be the last battle of the night, right? This should be... Am I losing it? No, I'm not. Okay, yeah. Last battle of the night. Here we go, guys. You're a kid. You can't win. Is this Fisherman Dave? Hank. I knew it was like a short. That kind of looks scary, but I'm 90% sure my Reg beats every Reg Ice. Right? Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, maybe not. Hold on. Hang on. Hang on. Nobody move. Just wait. Earthquake Reg Ice. Okay. Out into Shed. I ain't dealing with that. Ain't no way I'm dealing with that. We'll talk about that one later. Let's get this guy to switch out. I'm gonna get a free double team. Yep. So, what is your Pokemon that you are gonna hit me with? So I have to get really lucky here. Dude. I have to get so lucky. Okay. Let's start it. Wait. If this thing rests, does it have a Chesto? Because if it doesn't have a Chesto Berry and it's asleep, that would be so good for me. It has a Lumberry. Okay. Is what it is. Just go for damage. Okay. That is absurdly huge. Because I've now burned the berry. If it hits a rest, I can knock it out. I'm going for a Swords Dance this next turn. Yeah. I'm going for a Swords Dance, because 2 more Shadow Balls after Swords Dance knocks out. Nice. Okay. God, man. Every turn in Ruby Battletower with Shedinja is terrifying. Like, he could just hit me with a fire flamethrower right now, but I do have double team, so maybe I get lucky. Crunch, he hits it. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. So, let's go into Rend. Let's go into Rend and try and get sleep, attack, attack. I go for the return, hoping that it rests. I outsped. There's a world where this knocks out. It's not this one. That doesn't KO. There's no way I get KO'd by a Crunch. Okay. That Reg Ice from earlier. No. There's no way, man. Ah. Shoot. Well, this might be the run, guys. I have to go for, like, Brick Break crit. Maybe it just explodes. That did nothing. Explode? Nope. It got the Omni Boost. It got the Omni Boost. Oh, Okay. Maybe with a crit. No, crit wouldn't even do it. I need him to explode. I need him to explode on Rend. And then I need Registeel to solo this. That's step one. That is step one. That is step one. Oh. Okay. Just nobody move. Nobody move. I need to get Toxic. And then I spam Iron Defense before this thing knocks me out with Earthquakes. Or do I just go for damage? Land the Toxic first, think about it later. Okay, that's a huge Toxic to land. Okay. This thing has Rest as well. Oh, crud. I don't like that. Okay. This turn I'm going for Iron Defense then. Dude, this thing has Rest. And it has Earthquake. This is going to be tough, man. That's a huge Blizzard miss. It only has 4 left. I got to keep a note of that. That's gonna be important later. Let's go for a toss. Let's get some damage. If it doesn't roll Rest, I could knock it out. Please don't crit me. Oh. It's not over yet, guys. It's not over yet. Don't rest. Don't rest. Yes! Oh my god! What a team! Regirock, Regice, Salamence. Ugh. In what world does my Route 114 team come away with this? Oh my god. Well, guys, I think that's a perfect point to end on. What a streak. What a finisher. Just a little luck to get you through the final chapter, eh? And a quick claw for my troubles. Not too bad. Very nice. All right. Oh, that feels so good. Oh. Whew. Let's head over to the secret base. I'm going to show you guys the little furnish updates that I've been doing to it. I moved my secret base as well. I wanted to bring it closer to Lily Cove just because it's right by the Safari Zone. And in my downtime, I've just kind of been running into the Safari Zone here and there. Oh, and I have yet to get through all this grass without an encounter. One of these days I'm getting through it. Or I'll get a shiny. Alright. Here we go. Here's my new secret base location. This little tree right by the Safari Zone by the Twins. I like it. I like it here. So we go in, and I have a nice little doorbell installed. Huh. And this is it. This is home sweet home. I got my ornament here from getting all of the artist ribbons with my shiny Abra that I caught. And then this is my 50 win streak trophy. So this is what we're trying to upgrade here. Trying to get that to be gold. But with that, guys, that is the end of this stream. I really hope you guys enjoyed this one. I had an absolute blast. What a clutch ending. Again, with this janky team, and with how bad the AI in Ruby and Sapphire is, you need a little luck. Sometimes you don't get it, and you lose a 56 win streak to a Blaziken. Sometimes you do get it, and you win games you shouldn't have. That's the way the cookie crumbles. With that, folks, take care. I will see you on Tuesday. I will be streaming again Tuesday at 5 p.m. Eastern. If you guys want to come around, I would appreciate it. Feel free to drop a like, a subscribe. There's more to come. I've got some videos that I'm working on in the background, actual edited videos with scripts and everything. It'll be pretty cool. But for now, taking it easy, trying to get that 100 win streak.